Gotta stay funky, gotta stay chic, yeah. And be everything that you know you can be, yeah. Oh yeah, gotta stay funky, gotta stay chic.
My people, my folks, everybody, I'm Sir Wall, and this is Funky But Chic, where I talk about things that matter to me in the world and hope that it helps you connect with yourself, discover what serves your highest good, and to take it and make a positive impact in the world. Talking today about adult relationships that refer to romantic, intimate, and interpersonal connections formed between individuals who have reached adulthood, grown folk business. These relationships can include friendships, dating, marriage, and other forms of emotional and physical partnerships and bonds.
I want all my people around me, everybody living good, everybody eating good, everybody should. I want all my people around.
Being an adult in relationships means embracing the 5 A's of love. That's affection, attention, acceptance, allowing, and appreciation. It involves actively listening and giving undivided attention to your family folk, your lover, your friends, accepting them for who they are without trying to change them, and showing appreciation for their presence in your life. It also includes expressing affection both physically and emotionally, and allowing them to be themselves without your judgment. Adult love is about mutual respect, open communication, and willingness to grow both individually and together. It's about understanding that love is a choice and commitment, not just a feeling. Oh, what a feeling. A little more than that in the grown-up space. The importance of being an adult in relationships is the foundation of creating a healthy, sustainable partnership. Adult loving fosters a deep connection based on trust, respect, and genuine care. Being in an adult relationship means taking responsibility for your actions, communicating openly, and being emotionally mature. This approach to relationship leads to more fulfilling and lasting connections where both parties feel valued, understood, and supported. It's essential for the overall health and happiness of the relationship. Being in an adult relationship brings numerous benefits that can enhance both the partnership and individual growth, such as having clear, honest, and open dialogue that fosters understanding and trust. Maturity allows for stronger and more profound emotional bonds, recognizing and valuing each other's perspective and needs. The ability to handle disagreements constructively and empathetically, encouraging and supporting each other's individual development. Reliability and consistency build a sense of safety in the relationship. Mature relationships tend to be more fulfilling and long-lasting. Alignment in life goals and core values strengthens the partnerships, and these are benefits of being an adult, being grown up, being responsible, being engaging with another adult grown up individual. To cultivate and mature a healthy relationship, it's critical to understand and implement various strategies like active listening. It is a cornerstone of adult relationships. It involves fully concentrating on their words, understanding their message, and responding thoughtfully. This shows respect and validation for their feelings and opinions. Open and honest communication is vital. It means sharing your thoughts, feelings, and desires transparently and encouraging them to do the exact same. Not just from your angle, but both sides of the coin. This creates and prevents misunderstanding. Empathy involves putting yourself in your partner's shoes and understanding their perspective. This doesn't always mean agreeing, but it does mean acknowledging their feelings as valid and important. And that's okay that you don't always agree, but make sure they remain important to you, how they feel, what they feel. Hear them out. Be sensitive. Be mindful to them as they express their heart to you. Conflict is inevitable, but how we handle it matters. Approach disagreements with the intention to understand and resolve, not to win. Avoid blame and focus on finding a solution that works for the both of you. Take a moment, soak it up. It's not about winning. You want to keep moving because you want to repair. You want to resolve. That's the intent behind any conflict that should arise. And that should always be your motivation when there is conflict. Also, it's important to respect boundaries. Learning how to be an adult in a relationship involves being respectful towards the emotional and physical and social boundaries. Respecting each other's boundaries is critical. Understand and honor limits regarding personal space, time, and emotional needs. Boundaries are essential for maintaining individuality within a relationship. You need your space, you need your time. But just because you need your space and you need your time doesn't mean you don't need them. But we got to respect the boundaries so that we can be a better us, so there's a better we. Feel me? This is grown up stuff. Ain't no baby talk and play around the pig pen. This is maintaining solid bonds and connections with people that we've called to us, family, friends, loved ones, lovers. All this is essential to making it good. Also, patience and tolerance is key in navigating differences and challenges. Recognize that change and growth take time, and show compassion and understanding during difficult periods. Just slow down. Simmer down. Everything's gonna be okay. We gotta continue to practice and incorporate the 5 A's of love: attention, acceptance, appreciation, affection, and allowing. In your relationship, these actions foster a loving and supportive environment. Also, catch a hold of this. Learn how to maintain and manage impulsive behavior. In adult relationships, it's critical. Impulsiveness can lead to hurtful words or actions. Take a moment, simmer down, pause, and think before speaking and reacting, especially in heated moments. Just stop, take a breath, step back. Also, it's important to maintain independence. While intimacy is important, so is maintaining your independence. Pursue your own interests and hobbies and support your partner in doing the same. The balance enhances personal growth and relational health. It's important. Do it alone, do it together. Build individually and build collectively. And it's okay. If you can't be alone, and you gotta be with them, that's riding on codependency, and that ain't grown-up stuff. You gotta embrace change and growth. Embrace the inevitability of change, both in yourself and in your partner and your family members and folks. Support growth and adapt to life's evolving circumstances together. This approach helps in maintaining a dynamic and evolving relationship where adults make love look and feel. See? There can be some signs of immature relationships. Immature relationships often exhibit a lack of communication, with parties avoiding difficult conversations to not discussing feelings at all. There is a tendency for overdependence and codependency where partners rely exclusively on each other for happiness and decision making. Constant conflicts without resolution, repair, or listening creates unhealthy levels of jealousy or possessiveness, and avoidance or commitments or discussions about the future are other key signs of an immature relationship. How you can tell you're an adult in your relationship. Being in an adult relationship involves effective communication, where you openly discuss thoughts and feelings. There should be respect for independence, maintaining a balance between the relationship and personal space and interest. Constructive conflict resolution, showing empathy and support for your partner, and personal accountability where you take responsibility for your actions and emotions are also indicative of mature behavior and relationships. I think it's important in relationships that we lead with intention and live from our heart, that we're mindful and we're considerate of any bond that we share with someone else as well as ourselves. It's essential that we take the time to be considerate of them, mindful of ourselves, so that we keep a balance. And it's a part of emotional intelligence, relationship management, and empathy, things of that nature. Help you keep a good barometer on what the temperature of the relationship is, and to help you balance and maintain. We're staying in tow and we're being grown folks. Adults in relationships often grapple with balancing career and personal life, managing time and energy between work and the relationship. Financial disagreements, particularly the differences in spending habits and financial goals, are very, very common. I think this right here is just a key element that shows the difference in the contrast between little boys and grown men, little girls and women. How we interact and the things that are now priority opposed to when we were younger. Lack of empathy, responsibilities, accountability. Those things now play a huge role in our personal lives and have to be subsequently managed between relationships and personal bonds that we have with people. Also, those are the parents, parenting differences, maintaining intimacy over time, and navigating life challenges like relocation, job shifts, or aging and other challenges that adults frequently encounter. These are grown issues and problem. You know what I'm saying? What happens with people. There are challenges that can stretch us and stretch our hearts and our minds, and we have to be knitted in a place where, again, we go back to our boundaries and being mindful and understanding and not being impulsive and being broken and being hollow in our interactions with one another. It's often so important that we repair, resolve relationships and places and don't allow unaddressed issues to rot. These are only five green flags I think you should look for. You know, often we're in relationships and the red flag is the thing. We're always looking for a red flag so we can escape. We're looking for a red flag so we can say, wait a minute, hold up, not me. We can looking for red flags and say, not again. Looking for red flags because we've trained ourselves so well to be militant in our relationships and our emotions that as soon as something doesn't look right, feel right, act right, walk right, we're like, nah. But I think if you look for the green flags, you can now determine what's really important to you opposed to unimportant. First, green flag. Repair after conflict. I think in relationships, you should be mindful if you're connected with someone who is willing to repair after a conflict. That means they circle back to clean things up because they care more about the connection than being right. That is a green flag. You want to be able to celebrate the small stuff. People talk about shiny things all the time. It's just a big fuss about things, but anything that is an accomplishment for you, makes you happy, brings you joy, advances your efforts, we should be able to celebrate it. Not any pomp and circumstances, but genuine happiness for what you have accomplished and who you are. Also look out for your nervous system and how you're treated around them or how you feel about them. They should be concerned about how you feel. There may be triggers or concerns that make you uncomfortable, and they should cover you in that. And you should feel like they won't harm you or allow you to be harmed within their power, because we have nothing to prove in this space with you. Ultimately, they need to respect who you are, just as you are, not trying to change you, but willing to accept the full strength version of who you are. And 5, they keep coming around. They want to hang out. They want to be in your presence. They want to laugh, play, and joke. Again, because if you're doing the work and you are repairing when there's conflict, you're setting boundaries, you're developing yourself, then coming back to you means, I like you. I appreciate you. I love you. It's good to be around you. Can't get enough of you. Please listen. Don't focus on those red flags. Don't miss what's happening looking for what could happen. Instead of looking for the red flags, recognize the green ones to determine what matters most. And the other stuff will be just other stuff, but it'll be easier for you to detect and walk away from. Red and green creates yellow. Warning signs. I'm just saying. Adulting is a thing. Relationships are a thing, and we grow from all of them. It's just experiences that you didn't think you needed. Along the way, you just got to stay what? Funky? Got to stay chic. Listen, the show is powered today by my dear friend Dana LaShawn. Over 30 years of friendship, and we have laughed and loved for a long time. And I appreciate us coming from childhood to adults. And it's an adult relationship that we're still building and maintaining, and I'm happy about that relationship. Also, I want to shout out a schoolmate of mine. Recently reconnected, Elder Wallace, a friend of mine that I've known for that long. It's 30 plus years too, I believe. And we've reconnected from our time in junior high and high school. And I'm grateful that there is a future for us, that we're able to balance and be people beyond who we were. And it just takes being an adult, being considerate, being mindful, and practicing all the things I mentioned about being friends. And last, certainly not least, my pops. He's no longer in this realm with us, but many years ago, it's something that he would always just make sure I was clearly and keenly aware of, that everybody is not your friend. In my younger years coming up and meeting people, he would always say, they're not your friend, they're associates. It instilled in me that people have to earn your friendship, and people have to make an investment in you and be reciprocal and respond to you and engage you to be called friend, to be called family, to be called associate, to be named any bond that you choose in your life or relationship. And I appreciate him back then. I didn't understand it. I didn't like it. It seemed rude. But now as an adult, it makes so much sense. Thanks so much for being here. Always hanging out with me. It's appreciated. These are experiences you didn't know you needed, but along the way, you just got to stay funky and stay chic.
To be seen, to be cool, let the world know it's you. To be healed, to be loved, never low, rise above. Gotta stay funky, gotta stay chic, yeah. And be everything that you know you can be, yeah. Oh yeah, gotta stay funky, gotta stay chic, be